Buenos días, everybody. It is Jay-Z en vivo desde los estudios de KSAB Tejano 99.9.
Yeah.
Jesse Turner, Grupo Siggno in the studio.
Thank you, Jay-Z. Thank you so much.
Oh yes, it was a challenge. I felt like I felt like one of those los huerquitos when they teach you how to do the.
Should I say the word old?
Oh, you know what? I was trying everything not to say
that
just
word.
that word. I really was. But yes, I'm like, ay, aquí estaba rascándome la cabeza. I was like, okay,
Yeah,
I already did everything to go live,
Yeah.
and we're finally here. So.
Sometimes technology goes a little too fast, brother.
You know, speaking of technology, we were talking about how AI is being integrated and a lot of things that are going on as we kick off. I know we're here to talk about a lot of great things that are going on with yourself and Grupo Siggno. But always, have you missed anything with AI whatsoever?
No,
Or is just what I just showed you before we went on the air?
I just had my first class.
Yeah, there you go.
I just had my first class of what is it? Chat GPT.
Chat GPT, and then there's Gemini, and then there's all kinds of. They're like different applications that you can use and explore. And if you want to be a scientist, it'll tell you what you need to do to be a scientist. So.
I wonder what I need to do to be the lead singer of a band called Grupo Siggno.
Oh yes. So let's talk about, you got two amazing singles. We're playing the heck out of them here at KSAB.
Thank you so much.
And our guy in Tejano 1600 and Tucson, Arizona.
Wow.
So we've got the brand new one. It's called Si Me Ves Cantando.
Si Me Ves Cantando.
And then you have Amarillo by Morning with Aaron
Amarillo
Watson.
by Morning.
How did that happen?
You know what? It's interesting. Let's start with the first one. Si Me Ves Cantando is based off of real emotions. If you know me, I've always written only what I feel and what I've lived. So Si Me Ves Cantando is basically a song written based on people thinking that sometimes I'm okay when I'm on stage. Because when we get on stage, we ultimately have to smile for everybody. But as soon as we get off that stage, we have a whirlwind of problems inside the bus or inside my mind or inside my soul. But for me, getting on stage, it's the ultimate feeling. It's the therapy for my heart. It's what brings me happiness. But sometimes I'm singing and I'm looking and I wonder, man, if these people only knew what I was going through just before I got up on stage. And sometimes we have to sing and we have to project a certain, not so much. We don't have to pretend. Because singing is something beautiful.
Yes.
Singing is something that comes from the heart. But sometimes we go through things in life, and I mean, it can vary. My mom could be sick. There's things going on with my son, or there's problems that I might be having through personal relationship or whatever. And it's like, man, it's por eso dice Si Me Ves Cantando, because this is obviously when I wrote it, I based it off of an emotion of being with someone. So, and this on the song says, sabes que no puedo olvidarte, aunque yo pueda besar y tener a quien quiera. You know, I can have and be with whoever I want because of my status. Being a musician, it gives you those perks.
Yeah. No.
I don't mean that in a bad way.
No.
I just mean there's more options when you're at this position of singing. Pero mi corazón se quedó contigo y el vacío que hay en mí no se puede resistir. Sometimes I just
Can't resist it.
I can't. Pero tú me enseñaste a querer. You taught me how to love. Pero también me dejaste por él. But you also left me for someone else.
That's deep.
Yeah. So when it gets to the middle, it says, Si me ves cantando, quiero que sepas que por dentro tú me estás matando. If you see me singing, don't think that I'm over here in the best position at this moment in my life. Don't think that I'm not hurting just because you left like that. Just because I have this amazing job of being able to sing, just like you have this amazing title of being on the radio every day, and you project happiness. And it doesn't mean that we're happy.
Yeah.
It means that we're doing our job, but we love doing our job.
Absolutely.
Y si me ves cantando, quiero que sepas que en cada nota te estoy extrañando. In every single note, I'm missing you. Y si me ves cantando, perhaps at the end of the song it says, aún entiendo que pues maybe it's just me.
Yeah.
You know, I'm being super raw. It says, si me ves cantando, aún entiendo que aún no ha dejado de amarte. Maybe I just can't seem to move on in this position of my life. Entre los aplausos, no logro olvidarte. Me muero por volverte otra vez. It's like, man, this guy is singing. He's dying to see her again, even though she did him wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
But these are real emotions in real life. And that's what Si Me Ves Cantando. That's our very first single that came off. And I don't know if you knew or not, but we went back to Freddie Records. I wanted to capture the Siggno sound that we had for so many years.
Yes.
I wanted to bring that back. I wanted to redo that. And it's easier driving 2 hours over there and 2 hours back.
Sing.
And especially when you have the adrenaline like going at night at 3, 4 in the morning, it's easy to just drive back home. So that's our first single, Si Me Ves Cantando. And the second single, last year, I actually did a couple of, I sing at funerals. I don't know if you knew that or not.
Yes, absolutely. I've seen you.
I do a couple of funerals. So last year I did one here in Nicky Row for the young man that passed. He was a football player, and he an accident. After an accident, he passed. And then there was a girl in Kennedy, Texas, that she was also 15 years old, and she lost her life in a vehicle accident, and her mom survived. Well, when I went to go do when I went to do these services, it was back to back, and then there was another service. I went through this change that I wanted to go to the studio, and I started recording Christian music. So I did about 3 songs, and then my fourth one, I was like, man, I told my friend Mariano, I told the guys, hey, let's do something different. I said, let's record Amarillo by Morning in cumbia. And at first it was just funny, and we were just playing around. And then when we were done, I'm like, man, it actually doesn't sound bad.
Yeah.
So then I was up in Abilene, Texas, and I met Richard couldn't be at the show, which is our bajo player. So another guy showed up, and we started performing. And to make the show a little bit longer, I was talking just a little bit more.
Yeah.
So when we were done, it touched a friend of mine's heart, which is my friend today, Omar. This was my first time meeting him. And Omar says, man, that was amazing. I go, yeah, I'm going through some I'm going through some things. No me vuelvas a llamar.
Oh my God. That's why.
I was going through some things in my life. So I started showing him the songs. He goes, oh man, they're beautiful. He goes, I go, yeah. And then I got this country song, and it was Amarillo by Morning. He goes, man, he goes, that is awesome, bro. He goes, man, that sounds legit. I go, yeah. I've pitched it around to a few country artists, but I don't think they're interested. He goes, yo, my buddy will do it.
You're like, who?
Yeah, I didn't know.
Yeah.
This is my first time meeting Omar. So he goes, my friend Aaron Watson. And I said, get out of here. He won't want to do it. He goes, oh, yeah, he will. He was actually born in Amarillo, but he lives here in Abilene. So in a matter of text messages, we went back and forth.
And bam.
And he said he loved it. And I don't think we're even done. We're playing here the 21st of June. We're going to be in Laredo, Siggno and Aaron Watson together, his band and my band, and it's called Where Two Worlds Collide. It's Tejano and country mixed in, fused together. We've got a couple of ideas to do things on stage, and this is just the first show. I'm hoping of many, because August the 22nd will be at Halodi's. August 22nd will be at Halodi's at Flores Country Store, Siggno featuring Aaron Watson. And this is just going to keep growing. And this is something that I think our genre needs. It's something that we need. And out comes Amarillo by Morning, and it's just been doing amazing.
Yeah.
True. Here's a fun fact. We actually sent it off to George Strait's neighbor so he can hear it.
Really?
Yeah.
And how was that?
Boss, we didn't get a response, but it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter. Well, you know what? He's probably jamming out to it right now.
Yeah, I want to say that he is. So you know what? I never thought in 25 years I'd be singing country.
Yeah.
Never. And true story, when we were in the studio, we actually got the song Amarillo by Morning. And because there's ways to do it, right? But we were listening to just George Strait's voice. And what I didn't want to do is, no la quería. I didn't want to sound like I was from the valley. I don't know. I don't mean that.
I'm looking at you with this like perplexed look, like como.
I didn't want to
see.
I didn't want to say Amarillo by Morning, up from San Antonio.
El San Antonio.
No la quería
regar. Yeah.
No, so we took our time, and Amarillo by Morning, up from San Antonio, and everything that I've got. Yeah. So I had to take like a little crash course on country music, and it came out it came out the way it is today, man. And it's an amazing song. It's doing great for us. It's opened up different eyes for venues. And I'm excited about this journey that we're in. And this is just the second song off of a new album that's coming. I don't even know what the name of the album is, but it's finished, and we're taking single by single because that's just the way we do it nowadays.
Yeah, and I love the fact, and this is great because you're diversifying y'all's portfolio. You know, you got the Tejano rock in español, you've got your norteño, you've got your Tejano, you're doing it.
You're the first one that says that. Nobody's ever said that. That's a good way to say it.
And it really is because you open up everything and you're attracting new people coming in and say, you know what, I love but I'm a big fan of their country songs. So you got a country guy coming in and the couple, and now you have your Tejanos coming in, and it's great. And especially con tantas, with las mortificaciones que tenemos, you know, it's good to go out and relax and listen to some good music, have yourself a cool beer.
Yeah, and music is a universal language, and music is therapy to the heart, no matter what we're going through or what we're living through in life. Music is always going to be your friend.
It really is.
Your silent friend.
And it talks to everybody. Doesn't matter si eres mexicano, si eres Tejano, everybody. You know, everybody, and it doesn't matter what language it is, you can feel it. You know what he's saying, but you can feel it. That's the thing.
Man,
so,
absolutely, bro.
Man, I'm super excited. Y oyes, so you got the two singles going on. You can listen to them right here. We've got them on Tejano 1600 and KSAB. Estamos a todo lo que da. So aquí on behalf of everybody in Tucson, everybody in Corpus Christi.
We were just in Corpus.
See?
Yeah.
Where were you at?
We were at the Corpus Rodeo, which is, I think they call it Buck Day.
Buck Days. Yes. That's huge, man.
Yeah, we were at American Bank Center, and it was awesome, and it was an amazing feeling. It was good returning back to Corpus, and not, you know, it's de lo más grande posible. And where else?
¿Qué más? Tucson.
In Tucson, Arizona.
Sí, Tucson.
Ya tiene rato que vamos para Tucson, Arizona. But we were supposed to go to the casino, but we didn't get to go. But it's okay. Si no podemos esta vez, más adelante de este año, ojalá que podamos estar con ustedes.
Definitely. Jesse, como siempre, thank you for coming by. And, man, I know you're busy, and it really means a lot to us for you to come out and talk to us and be here with us. And seguro saludos para ustedes que los ven en KSAB, Tejano 99.9, Tejano 1600, Corpus Christi, Tucson, Arizona, a través de la aplicación de iHeartRadio. Now, if you're watching this, I don't know if you know this, but I'm going to give you a fun fact. KSAB is the biggest streamer in the is one of the biggest stations in the company streaming. I'm telling you this. I should have told you. I didn't tell you online off the air, but it is crazy. We have some of the biggest streaming numbers for iHeartRadio. KSAB.
Well, felicidades. It's because you guys have always stayed loyal to the music. So congratulations, felicidades, and there's a reason why you're there.
I love it, and I love the fact it's por eso that anybody watching, and if you haven't downloaded the app, download it. If you say, you know what, I don't have a Tejano station in my town, you download the iHeartRadio app and just say, Alexa, put your número uno for Tejano, y boom.
Man, you just turned on everybody's Alexa.
Right? Hey, here it goes. Hey, Alexa, put your número uno for Tejano on iHeartRadio, and then there it is.
You just turned on everybody's Alexa, bro.
Jay-Z, chihuahua. There it is, man. So thank you so much, Jesse.
No, muchísimas gracias. Me da mucho gusto saludarte, verte de nuevo. Ya tenía rato de no verte. Ya tenía como unos 2 años, right? About
a year.
About a year.
Yeah, it's been a year, yeah.
So it's good seeing you de nuevo. Muchísimas gracias. Saludos a toda la gente de Arizona, toda la gente de mi segunda casa, que es Corpus Christi, donde viví por muchos años. Un saludo para todos ustedes. Keep supporting. Sigan apoyando la música, sigan escuchando. Y nos vemos muy pronto con el favor de Dios. Que Dios los bendiga a cada uno de ustedes. De nuevo, aquí les encargamos lo más nuevo, que es Si Me Ves Cantando, en Amarillo by Morning, featuring Aaron Watson.
And before we leave, I know there's somebody watching that needs that inspirational push. You know, I know times are difficult. Sometimes you don't see the sun at the end of the other side. You don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Is there anything you can give somebody that's just words of encouragement?
Oh, man, we're living through some difficult times, but all I can tell you is put your faith in God. Siempre he dicho, hagan las cosas bien, como debe de ser. Yo siempre tengo este dicho de que el que anda bien, le va bien. El que anda mal, le va mal. O está cerca de llegar a mal. Siempre haz las cosas como debe de ser. Ten palabra de hombre. Have that, be a man of your word. sean a tiempo, lleguen a tiempo. Well, I better exit here.
You're like, hey, this is where we
lleguen a tiempo. Y no se desanimen. Don't get discouraged with the things going on in the world right now. We see what's happening, but you know what? Let's put our faith in God. Let's pray that God helps make all the right decisions all across for everybody, so that everybody can benefit out of this and everybody can come out of this alive. Right now, quiero darte las gracias una vez más por dejarme este espacio, for giving me the space to be able to say what I feel, and I love everybody, and I hope we're able to. I know things are going to get better with time, but for the meantime, this is just a moment in life that will one day be called history.
Yeah, definitely. Follow him right now, Jesse Turner, Grupo Siggno, on all his socials.
Así es, it's a Grupo Siggno, with Siggno with double G, everybody already knows. Si no los pueden, en TikTok, me pueden ver como Jesse Turner 11. Be careful, there's a lot of scams going on.
Oh my God.
Like about 2 weeks ago, a lady told me, I've been sending you thousands. I'm like, I wish.
Wow.
I go, let me give you my real number.
Wow.
Let me give you my real phone number, my real TikTok, so you can send me money. No, pero they've been scamming people for thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't have Telegram. I don't write back to anybody that's listening out there. If you're a real Siggno fan, listen to me. I will not thank you just to say thank you for being a fan and for being a friend, or I'm not going to offer you tickets or I'm not going to be selling VIP passes on social media.
Yeah.
Please be very careful. And it's not just me. It's all the artists are going through the same thing. My brother, que Diosito te bendiga. Muchísimas gracias. Es siempre gusto saludarte, y saludo para toda la gente de Corpus, toda la gente de Arizona, to all the people that are streaming, to all the people that are listening. God